Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you very much, Leah. Please be seated. Welcome to the 90th commencement ceremony of the Sam M. Walton College of Business at the University of Arkansas. I'm Matt Waller, and I'm honored to serve as the Dean of the Sam M. Walton College of Business. For those of you who have friends or family at home who might want to watch our ceremony, they can do so by going to the link located on the screens. We gather here this afternoon at a milestone in the lives of candidates for degrees. We want to commend them for their achievements in scholarship, celebrate with them the joy of their accomplishment, and acknowledge this important phase in their lives. This is just the beginning. We join them as they look forward to the opportunities that await them. The oldest of the 919 members of the 2017 class of the Walton College of Business is 52, and the youngest is 21. "36% are women, 64% men. You come from 22 countries, 21 states, and 39 of Arkansas's 75 counties. An impressive 88% of you already are employed. Now that's worth clapping about. Some of the companies where you will be starting your careers include J.B. Hunt, Walmart, Tyson Foods, Cerner, General Mills, Stevens Inc., ExxonMobil, PepsiCo, Ernst & Young, Phillips 66, Anheuser-Busch, Google, and many others. 88% have jobs. The focus of commencement is to honor graduates for their achievements. However, effort and sacrifices are not just limited to graduates, the ones that are assembled here today. We know that whenever a person achieves such a demanding and challenging goal as a college degree, many sacrifices have been made by numerous others supporting these individuals. Let's recognize your friends and family who've played a significant role in your college education. Please stand now. Now, graduates, so please stand. Now, graduates, I would like for you to give these important people a standing ovation. Okay, thank you. Gathered with us are many individuals who have been active participants in the education of these degree candidates. At this time, I would like to introduce some of them to you, beginning with the members of our platform party. So please call as I call your names. Please hold applause until all have been introduced. Starting in the front row, Mr. Ed Wilson, our commencement speaker. whom I'll introduce in more detail later. Dr. Ellen Elstrand, Associate Dean for Programs and Research. Dr. Brent Williams, Associate Dean for Executive Education and Outreach. Dr. Tim Hunt, former Board of Trustees member. Mr. Ben Heineman, Chairman of the Board of Trustees. Mr. Morrill Harriman, Secretary, Board of Trustees. Dr. Joseph Steinmetz, Chancellor of the University of Arkansas. Dr. Anna Larry Kelly, Senior Associate Dean. And now the back roll. Dr. Bill Currington, Chair of the Department of Economics. Dr. Gary Peters, Chair of the Department of Accounting. Dr. Pu Leo, Chair of the Department of Finance. Dr. Paul Cronin, Professor of Information Systems and Director of the Information Systems Graduate Programs. Dr. Jeff Murray, Chair of the Department of Marketing. Dr. Brian Fugit, Chair of the Department of Supply Chain Management. Please join in recognizing our platform guests. Now, pay careful attention. This is an important announcement here, and one that we haven't made before. I want to acknowledge another special guest today, Professor John Norwood. John, please join me on the stage. This is John's 30th year to announce the names at the Walton College commencement ceremony, and the 19th year for him to announce the names of the all-university commencement ceremony. Audience members, listen to this. If you've participated in the Walton College commencement ceremony in the past 30 years, please stand and remain standing. So, in the audience up there, if you have participated in a commencement ceremony in the past 30 years here, please stand. Okay, and remain standing for a moment. If you've participated in the all-university commencement ceremony in the past 19 years, please stand and remain standing. So, outside of the Walton College general commencement. Now, you are one of over 17,000 names John has announced at the Walton College ceremony since 1987, and one of over 18,600 names he's announced at the all-university ceremonies since 1998. Hold on a second. John has already called 700 names at the all-university commencement ceremony this morning. I was getting tired just sitting there. He was calling the names. John, thank you for your dedicated service to all these alumni and to our 2017 graduates who sit here today awaiting their recognition. We have a little token of appreciation. It says, in recognition of 30 years of service, the voice of commencement, John Norwood. I would like to direct your attention to the printed program. It serves to inform you of the accomplishments of our honored students and faculty. Please take note of the symbol specifying highest academic honors. Summa cum laude means highest honors and is conferred on the top 20% of the students completing the Walton College Honors Program. So it's the top 20% of the Walton Honors Program. Summa cum laude graduates wear white stoles along with red and white cords. Will all students graduating summa cum laude, please stand and remain standing. Magna cum laude means highest honors and is conferred on the next 30% of the students completing the Walton College Honors Program. Based on cumulative GPA, magna cum laude graduates will wear white stoles. Will all students graduating magna cum laude please stand and remain standing? Cum laude means honors and is conferred on the next 50% of the students completing the Walton College Walton Honors Program. And it's based on the cumulative GPA as well. Cum laude graduates wear red stoles. Will all students who are graduating cum laude please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you is the 2017 graduating class of the Walton College Honors Program. Congratulations. Okay, you can be seated. Thank you. Beta Gamma Sigma is the National Academic Honor Society for Students in Business. To be a member of Beta Gamma Sigma is one of the highest scholastic honors a business student can achieve. Student membership is restricted to the top 7% of the junior class and the top 10% of the senior class and the top 20% of master's students. Undergraduates of this scholastic organization wear white bibs with blue Beta Gamma Sigma key, the undergraduates. The master's students wear a medallion. Will members of Beta Gamma Sigma please rise? Congratulations. Okay. And one other thing about John Norwood, he is the lifeblood behind Beta Gamma Sigma. Leadership Walton is a program that includes a defined progression of professional development requirements. It's an enhancement to the undergraduate business student's educational experience because this program combines a student's involvement with leadership experiences, academic learning, and professional and career readiness training. Members are distinguished today by brown cords. Will members of Leadership Walton please rise? Thank you. Also listed in your program are selected outstanding students. Each academic department recognizes outstanding students in their field. Outstanding graduating students, please stand so we'll recognize you as well. Thank you. As you can see, we are fortunate to have a large number of outstanding students. However, there are a few students whose academic performance is truly, truly exceptional. These students are wearing red and white tassel on their mortarboard. Senior scholars have exhibited that level of performance. To qualify, a student must be graduating with the highest grade point average, 4.0, in his or her class, and have been enrolled at the University of Arkansas for at least 4 semesters. Will senior scholars please stand and remain standing? Now, we would like to recognize our first-ranked senior scholars. These students have a perfect 4.0 academic average with all courses completed on campus. With the first-ranked senior scholars, please stand and remain standing. Please join me in congratulating these students. The award of Outstanding Graduating Senior is the highest honor that can be bestowed on a member of the graduating class. The Outstanding Graduating Senior is chosen by the faculty, not just for outstanding academic performance, but a combination of academic achievement and demonstrated leadership ability. The outstanding graduating senior for 2017 is Caroline Dominic. Please stand, Caroline. Because today is a celebration of accomplishments to our graduates, the class of 2017 graduates, it is only fitting that they have a voice in the ceremony. A panel of students from the Dean's Student Advisory Board auditioned graduating seniors to speak for the class. I'm pleased to introduce Ebony Allen from the class of 2017. Ebony is an accounting major from Forest City, Arkansas. Ebony, will you please come forward and offer remarks on behalf of this year's graduating class? Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Waller, for that kind introduction. Greetings, faculty, staff, family, and friends. Thank you for being here to witness a life-changing moment for my classmates and me. And most importantly, I thank God for allowing this day to be possible. College. College is like riding a huge, scary roller coaster for the first time. There's excitement in the beginning because everyone loves conquering a new adventure. Then there's a series of highs and lows. Midway through, you question your daring decision and realize you cannot turn back. So you hold on tight or throw your hands in the air if it's Thursday. And you promise yourself you will make it to the end. Class of 2017, this is the end of that roller coaster ride. And if you're like me, you're not taking it a second time. Fellow classmates, we survived the highs and lows of being Walton College of Business students. We made it through freshman year. We survived running around like squirrels trying to find the B-Law classroom because our idea of a basement isn't where WCOD 116 is. We conquered finite math. Thank goodness we didn't choose alternate life plans after failing a test. Classmates, we made it through sophomore year. During sophomore year, we hit a high point that gave us a full view of the year we just completed. Poor freshmen. We also hit the midway point that made us realize we could not turn back. Sophomore year was the time when many of us changed our major. Why? Some of us disliked accounting too. Others love how hyped Dr. Esper is. And some of us were just impressed that Dr. Carrington memorized everyone's name in the class. Regardless of our reason, we twisted and turned and rode that roller coaster into junior year. Junior year is when many of us turned 21 and practically started living in the club. Club Mullins, that is. We juggled work, group projects, RSOs, and figuring out what we would do when college came to an end. At times, you could find us in the business circle for hours, getting our lives together, of course. At other times, you could find us at a game, hoping our answers would just fall from the sky as we caught those hogs. Junior year is when the roller coaster sped up, leaving us no options but to brace ourselves and close our eyes. We mentally etched our name in concrete, typed our graduation announcement on every social media platform. We practiced walking across this stage. And before we knew it, senior year snuck up on us. The roller coaster slowed down, and we opened our eyes to witness the ride come to an end. We opened our eyes to witness this moment when we declare our victory by turning our tassel. Class of 2017, we open our eyes to witness you, and you graduating today from the U of A. Congratulations, class. We did it.
A couple of things I'd like to correct. Caroline Dominic, who I mentioned earlier, is the winner of the Sam Walton Leadership Award. She was the last one that stood up. The outstanding senior is Kimber Changos. Kimber, would you stand up? Sorry about that, Kimber. Congratulations. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you our guest speaker, Ed Wilson. Ed is a partner at New Form Digital and is the executive chairman and CEO of Dreamcatcher Broadcasting. Ed previously served as executive chairman of Timeline Labs, which he successfully guided to an acquisition by Sea Change International, Inc., and was president of Tribune Broadcasting and chief revenue officer of the Tribune Company. Earlier in his career, he served as president of Fox Television Network, president of NBC Enterprises, and president of CBS Enterprises. Ed graduated from the Walton College with a BA in finance and banking in 1980. When I first met him 2 summers ago in Dallas, Texas, I had several people saying, "Oh, you've got to meet this person named Ed Wilson." So finally we got to meet, and the longer I talked to him, I thought, we got to get this guy involved. And so I said, "Ed, I'd like you to join my board of advisors." I don't know if you all have ever seen the list of my board of advisors, but it's extremely impressive. I really wanted him on this board. He said, "Man, I'm just too busy. I'm on the board of a bunch of companies. I have my own company, and I'm on the board of SMU." I said, "Well, I have an idea. Resign from the board of SMU and join my board." At any rate, he is on my board now, and we're all going to benefit from his comments today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Wow. Matt didn't tell me there would be this many people here. I can't tell you how honored I am to be here. Thank you all very much for inviting me. And a special thanks to Chancellor Steinmetz, Dean Waller, trustees, chairman of the board, Ben Heineman, Morrill Harriman, and former trustee Tim Hunt. Thank you. It wouldn't be possible without all of the professors and the family and the friends that are here today to celebrate your graduation. And a special thanks to the 2017 graduating class of the Walton School of Business. We're here today for this special occasion to talk about you and to talk about what's possible. But before I do that, I'd like to thank my family. It's been said that behind every successful executive, there's a supportive spouse. I'm blessed to have maybe the best ever. Tomorrow we're celebrating our 34th anniversary, so it's been a very special weekend. Thank you. Leslie, thank you very much. I also want to recognize my children, Ashley, and her new husband, Josh, my son, Royce, for making the effort to be here. Many years ago, I, like many of you, decided to leave Verizon. Well, not many of you decided to leave Verizon, but decided to come to school here. I was the first in my family to attend college. My parents were with me every step of the way, and Mom and Dad are still with me. In fact, Mom and Dad are here today. Mom, Dad, thank you very much. Class of 2017, what a pleasure and honor to be here, and what a privilege to say a few words to you. I want to congratulate each of you. You have worked hard to achieve this distinct and impressive milestone. Take pride in how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. You have made sacrifices, and you are now ready for the future. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Congratulations. Today, I harbor no illusions that you're here to listen to a speech. But what I do hope is that you might have at least one takeaway. We are here today to celebrate you, the graduates of the Walton School of Business. That name, Walton, commands respect across industries across the world. And Sam Walton summarized it best. His business philosophy was swim upstream, go the other way. Ignore the conventional wisdom. In today's world jargon, we would say be disruptive. I've been in business now for over 40 years, and I can't imagine improving upon those words of wisdom. In fact, in many ways, they describe my own experience. When I left the U of A 38 years ago, I owned little more than a dream. That dream has taken me to places I never expected to go. When I graduated in December of 1979, I moved to New York. Now think of this. Verizon was 1,200. There were more people in my building than there were in my hometown. I was very fortunate to go to work for a startup company called Viacom. Nobody had ever heard of Viacom at the time. My job was to travel to local television markets, selling television shows to local television stations. Andy Griffith, Beverly Hillbillies were two of those. I was truly blessed to have had great mentors in the business, and they taught me the business. The opportunity and experience at Viacom provided a launch pad to work for some of the great media companies, Paramount Pictures, CBS, NBC, and Fox. Today, I'm still trying to be disruptive. I started a digital production company in Hollywood, and to show you how full circle actually happens in life, one of my business partners was Opie, Ron Howard. And I sold his shows. It was funny, for the first time Ron and I sat down and talked about doing this business, I said, well, Ron, I sold Andy Griffith. And he went, really? And I said, all 249 episodes. And he said, well, how did you know that? And I said, well, I worked for commission, so I could certainly remember how many times I could multiply the sales price. But it and the ability to connect with Ron created a great opportunity. Through my life, I was never really afraid to go my own way. That's really my story. But guess what? That's going to be your story. You're the class of 17. Today is not about me, it's about you. If a guy from Verizon, Arkansas can do okay in business, you can do even better. So for the next couple of minutes, I want to try and encourage you to dream about where you want to work, and then to work to make your dream a reality. The Walton College's core values are excellence, professionalism, congeniality, and innovation. I have found that all four of these are essential to success in business, and I commend each one to you. It starts with being excellent. If you aren't excellent in your work, your future employer will find someone who is. And my advice to you on this point is this: excellence is not a one-time act, it's a daily habit. Enjoy every day and strive for excellence. Look in the mirror each and every day and conquer the world with excellence. Then there's professionalism. And to me, that's something very simple, yet very profound. It means do your absolute best, even in the worst situations. You don't let the challenge define you, you define the challenge. To me, being collegial is really a good teammate. Teams succeed in business, not individuals. Sam Walton didn't build Walmart alone. He did it with a team that he cared about, so much that to this day, his employees are not called employees, they're called associates. That's how Sam wanted to do it. Together, united as a team, and that's why he succeeded beyond his wildest dreams. But for me, the most important of the four pillars is innovation. In my experience, the ability to innovate is often the ability to separate yourself from your competition. What does innovation mean? Think of how innovation has changed each of your lives in the last few years. the iPad, the iPhone, Uber, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook Live, which your family and friends who aren't here can be watching today. It really is remarkable when you think of how innovation changes everything. And to be innovative, you have to take chances. If this has happened in the last few years, what will the next few years bring? And how can you embrace innovation in your careers? First, innovation means asking the right questions. You don't always have to have the right answers. In fact, sometimes it's helpful to know what you don't know, but you must always ask the right question. You must be able to look beyond the way things are, imagine how things ought to be. This was certainly true in the case of our college's namesake. Sam Walton didn't just create another department store. He created an entirely different kind of store. He asked why the concept of the American store hadn't changed in decades, and he invented a completely new way of doing business. He was disruptive, and he changed the world. Second, innovation means embracing competition. Life is filled with challenges, and so is business. Embrace it. Be willing to take on important battles that need to be fought and won. Find new ways to compete and new ways to win. Don't fear competition. Don't worry about the marketplace. Challenges will make you better leaders, even if you occasionally fail, and you will. Failure is a great teacher. Failure today shows the road to success tomorrow. And as you rise through the ranks in the business world, always remember the axiom of Peter Drucker about the difference between managers and leaders. Managers do things right. Leaders do the right thing. I challenge all of you, be leaders. And finally, innovation means investing in people. It means finding new and better ways to work with the people in your business. Never forget that whatever line of work you go into, you are not in the product business. You are in the people business. Find a mentor, then be a mentor. Invest in people. Take time to talk to them, care about their families. This is more important than any technical knowledge you have about your business. After all, people don't care what you know until people know that you care. Bob Dedman was the founder of Club Corp of America and grew up in Rison, Arkansas. And he said it best, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Class of 2017, this is my challenge to all of you. Don't be afraid to innovate. If you do, success will be in your future. Be innovators and watch the difference it makes in your lives and in the lives of your businesses. In the coming years, you're going to experience many valleys and many mountaintops, but never doubt that you have the tools to ultimately prevail. Your experience at the Walton College of Business has given you everything you need to succeed at anything you want to do. Class of 2017, congratulations on your achievements. Today is just the beginning. You will do great things and make a great impact on our state, our nation, and our world. Go forward, dream big, be innovators, and congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Ed, for your remarks. They were outstanding, and your willingness to share your time with us. We deeply appreciate it. We also have a small token of appreciation. It is now the time that which brings us together. At this time, we will begin conferring degrees. The faculty of the Walton College has approved these candidates for graduation with the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Bachelor of Science in International Business, subject to fulfillment of all catalog, college, and university academic requirements. We will also recognize our master's and doctoral students. Today, we recognize students who completed academic requirements in fall 2016 and spring 2017, as well as those who will be completing requirements in summer 2017. As you exit the stage, a representative from the Arkansas Alumni Association will present you with both an official Walton College lapel pin and an Arkansas Alumni lapel pin. We hope you'll wear them with pride. As I mentioned earlier, announcing the names of our graduates today is John Norwood, professor in the Department of Accounting. Thank you, John. Prior to the faculty marshals presenting the degree candidates, I would like to recognize one family who is with us today. Tragically, their son passed away last year and was a student in the Walton College. I would like to ask Brian and Kelly Walsh, parents of Connor Walsh, to please come forward and receive the diploma for Connor's Bachelor of Arts and Science in University Studies. Connor was a freshman in business from Tennessee Colony, Texas. He was also a member of Leadership Walton. Connor was tragically killed in a car accident in November over Thanksgiving holiday. Brian and Kelly are here with us today, along with several family and friends. Thank you all for being here today to honor Connor. I would also like to recognize another student, Cole Pangburn, who will also be receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Science and University Studies from the University of Arkansas. Cole was from Maumelle, Arkansas, and a sophomore management major in the Walton College. He was killed in a scooter accident on Razorback Road in September of last year. Tragically, Cole was not wearing a helmet. Since his accident, several fraternity brothers, friends, and many students from the University of Arkansas passed the Pangburn Safety Awareness Act of 2016 and launched the Helmets Are Sexy campaign to educate other students about the importance of wearing helmets. The act honors Cole's legacy and helps to provide awareness through Scooter Awareness Week, an event held this past April, funding over $2,500 towards the campaign. Cole's parents couldn't be with us today, but are very appreciative of the support of the university community, including many of Cole's friends in the audience today. Will the faculty marshals please present the degree candidates?
The order of conferral of degrees will begin with the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in International Business. Dr. Bill Currington, Chair of the Department of Economics, will now present these degrees. Alex Beauchamp. Luke Burton, cum laude. Miguel Dillett. Natalie Gray Mishak Hall. Raya Jensen. Kelly Jones, cum laude. Ryan Kidd. Perla Yvette Maldonado. Tanner Monroe Mann. Dana Lee Mendez. Paulina Moya, magna cum laude. Natalie Nugent. Delmi Carolina Osorio. Mackenzie Lanzer Owens, summa cum laude. Stephen Augustus Purdom. Rachel Rutledge, cum laude. Margaret Sanders. Julianne Marie Sikora. Mary Madeline Sperber. Fernanda Suarez. Christine Tan, summa cum laude. Nastasia Alexandra Thompson, cum laude. Morgan Vaughn. Hilka DeVries. Blake Waddell. Alexandra Worth, cum laude. Conferral of the degree of Bachelors of Science in Business Administration begins with those who have majored in accounting. Dr. Gary Peters, Chair of the Department of Accounting, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in accounting. Ebony G. Allen. Kennedy Bethel. Yamini Bakhta. Emily Rose Bogner. Catherine Elizabeth Brady. Brittany Michelle Cagle. Kimberly Marie Chanjos, summa cum laude, outstanding graduating senior. Robert Trent Childress, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Frank. Where's your card? Well, give me your card. Tai Dang, magna cum laude. Are you Samir? Samir Gonzalez. Dadrian Trinell Gore. Cordell Griffin. David Lau. Lima Lee. Jonah Hope. Garrett Rice. Corey Hopkins. Peter Alexander Kane Jr. Mary Carol Majors. Chloe Bertelson. Jessie Kate Klingon. Justin Martin. Justin Gaddis. Emily Grace Dixon. Corinne Gajak. Jessica McCarty. Casey McCurdy. Adam McPherson. Moises Mayer. Kendall Bradford Murphy. William Joseph Harder. Collins Garrett Knight. Raymond Bailey Vega. Parker Rice. William Luther. Jose Neves. Kathleen Sheldon Lowe, cum laude. Elizabeth Louise Myers. Miranda Jelena Ozuna. Helen Margaret Page. Eric Ponio. John Powell. Reed Anthony Tomey. Michael David Reed II. Brandon Joseph Reistek. Alex Schartzer, cum laude. Jasper Stephen Stewart. Colin Sullivan. Frank Shamarini. Austin Turner. Richard Lawson Vassar. Samantha Savannah Volsky. Eagle Wang. Will West. Danielle Elizabeth Whitaker, magna cum laude. Hunter Wright. Nicole May Schultz Young. Amy Zhu, cum laude. Alexander James Zeus. Guy Webb. And now Dr. Gary Peters, Chair of the Department of Accounting, will present the diplomas of candidates who have fulfilled their undergraduate requirements in the Integrated Master of Accountancy program. Shane Brown. Shiwi Chin. Caroline Dominic, summa cum laude. Caroline's diploma is being conferred by her grandfather, Dr. John Dominic, Department of Finance. Paige Fincher, cum laude. Matthew Garcia. Christopher Gentry. Emily Gore. Benjamin Jones. Is it later? Benjamin Leiter. Aaron May. What is it, Bacala? Chris Bacala. Alec Boggs. Adam Blosser. David Callagher. John Edward Dreckney. Morgan Elise Hurley. Kaylee Miller, cum laude. Thuy Nguyen, magna cum laude. Taylor Oglesby. Haley Real. Anthony Richcardi. Megan Kimbley Zanone. Dr. Bill Currington, Chair of the Department of Economics, will now present the diplomas of candidates with majors in economics. Michael Amsler. Christian Raymond Bordeaux, cum laude. Katie Christian, magna cum laude. Ryan Cooney. Hayden Cousins, magna cum laude. Spencer Garrison Doherty. John Michael Durancheck. John Michael Fitch, magna cum laude. Brandon Joshua Fletcher. Lindsay Delta Hastings. Mason Herndon. Patrick Collins Hickman Jr., cum laude. Mackenzie Leah Lantafield. Nicole Limpert, summa cum laude. Rachel O'Neill. Emma McNeil, cum laude. Ethan Jacob Mead. Nathaniel Mickelson. Gerald Mitchell. William Connor Nixon. Drake Goodson. Luke Michael Freoff. Devin Palumbo, magna cum laude. Leslie Jerome Parker. Devin Pirino. Where's your stall? Wesley Pruitt. Tomas Saravia Clara. Jonathan Schultz, summa cum laude. Lindsay Smith, magna cum laude. John Peter Sokol. Ruth Hope Sorrells. John Zinner. Stephen Tourville. Emily Wagner. Dr. Pulu, Chair of the Department of Finance, will now present the diplomas of candidates with majors in finance. Andrew Abramson. Joey Douglas Acuff. Grant Thomas Adcock. Shane Sheldon Ahos. Jordan Akiyoshi. Kyle Allred. Cole Alexander Anthony, magna cum laude. Astrid Carolina Aquino Rivas. Martin Avila. Tony Badali, magna cum laude. Connor Baird. Lorenzo Joseph Baldwin. Michael Blake Barnes. Nicholas Bauer. Sonia Beltran. William Barron. William Seth Billings. Andy Bingham, cum laude. Hunter Daniels. Logan Blaylock. Connor Zachary Bliss. Edgar Camarillo, cum laude. Colin Caron. Ramsey Marie Cave. Joshua Caver. Lei-Yin Chang. Reynolds Ann Chu. Hannah Clark. John David Cobb. Connor Michael Cook. Matthew Cortez, Jacob Cowan, Robert Blanton Chrysler, Tyler Crossan, Austin D. Dabbs, Sean Stelvo, Janelyn Devers, Jerry Wynn Dillard III, Carson Dowdle, Nicholas Dwyer, Kenneth Eden, Jared Eccles, Jonathan Ross Everett, Michael Foriso, Ryan Christopher Forbes, Catherine M. Forsyth, Timothy Franze, George Friedman, Michael Fuel, Nathan Gerhan, Aaron Lynn Galloway, George Galloway, Louis Galloway, Radha Gandhi, Christopher Thomas Gavin, Nick Gerendale, Raymond Wade Gilbrecht, cum laude, J.C. Glatton, Nathan Trey Knighting, Robert Allen Goodery, Tyler Goolsby, Logan Chase Grossenbacher, Stephen Hamrick, magna cum laude, William Haney, James Harrelson, Morgan Alexander Harrod, cum laude, Mackenzie Powell Hartley, Brooke Elizabeth Hasselwander, Ryan Hayford, Austin Lee Hurd, Spencer Hendricks, Zachary John Hernandez, Hannah Kristen Hesse, William Hoff. William's degree is being conferred by his mother, Dr. Julie Hoff. Chad Holmes, cum laude. William Corbin Homeyer. Meredith Hull. John Paul Humphrey III. Grant James. Joel Jorski. Spencer Jerome. College. Alexander Klosh. Jill Kallenberger, magna cum laude. Matthew Cantor. Andrea Cottle, magna cum laude. Daniel Keene, Miles Lee, Mason Lester, Drew Maney, Nathan Henry Martis, Sarah Catherine Lynch, Ashley Lynn Kelly, Anne Marie Hofstetter, Lindsay Deanne Summerlin, Riley C. McCracken, Grayson Kinnemer, Chad Kennington, William Garrett Lamb, Eric Mabry, Joshua Martinez, Turner McDaniel, Glenn Richard McCann, Sarah Ann McGuire, Tyler S. McKay, Mason McNeil, cum laude, Justin McVeigh, summa cum laude, Jonathan Medlin, Jesus Melgar, Peter Michelone, magna cum laude, Jackson Moore, Alex Miller, Connor Helm Mutzig, and Wynn, Alberto Nunez Garcia, Luke O'Donnell, Timothy Mark Olson, Brandon Paul O'Neill, OK Onabago, Anna Orlich, Riley Christian Orschlin, Blake Pardue, Joshua Parisi, magna cum laude, Destiny Page Pelfrey, Sydney Perry, Caleb Peterson, summa cum laude, Payne Phillips, Pierce Phillips, Teresa Elizabeth Plyler, Hunter Poole, Brett Price, Hunter William Franklin Pyland, Matthew Rader, Vaishnavi Ramini, Isaac R. Robson, magna cum laude, Matthew Rogers, Kyle Summerford, Cole Daniel Tarlis, Daniel Sadler Moeller, Evan Page, Colin Lyon, Connor Healy, Rafael Rojas, Hayden Redmond, Eli Russell, Jake Sabin, where are we? Lane Sailing, where are we? Is that it? That's it. Okay. Zachary Sampson, Stephen Garrett Scott, Evan Shanks, Logan Shaw Trudell, Blake Sanders, summa cum laude, Matthew Sylvie, McAllister Simpson, Matthew Cisco, Byron Andrew Slug, Mackenzie Hannah Smith, cum laude, Zach Snyder, Samuel E. Solano, Jacob Bradley Stansel, cum laude, Alec Tay, cum laude, Eric J. Testa. Toran Porter Tillotson. Stanlea Toot. Benjamin Keith Turner. Richard H. Tamblin. Catherine Terrio, summa cum laude. Ann Troester. John Michael Town. Daniel Vogel. Luke Joseph Tyler. Corey Vaughn. Allison Grace Victory. Trevor Wyatt Watts. Jacob Walburn. Jacob's degree is being conferred by his aunt, Professor Sarah Colley. Nick Watkins. Nathan Oneshell. Ryan Sipes. Joshua Cole Bailey. Kyle Webster. Bridget Kelly Wells. Benjamin D. Williams. Bryson Wilson Bolanger. Kaylee Witherspoon. Taylor Callan Wood, magna cum laude. Michael Scott Yawn, cum laude. Cristoforo Zendeas. Bowen Zhang. Buck Zerga. Dr. Paul Cronin, professor in the Department of Information Systems, will now present the diplomas of candidates with majors in information systems. Annie Alvarez. Jesse Alvarez. Adiolu Omokeode Anwoju. Min Bui. Elias Campusano. Mercedes Choice, summa cum laude. Ashley Jordan Collins. Landon Edward Gardner. Amanda Griffith. Austin Scott Heggie. David Hernandez. Nick Howe. Hannah Huber. Russell Jacobs. Connor Loop. Diego Jesus Marisco. Haley Mathis. Joshua Lee Malott. Colin Miller. Eric Newsom. Paige Aaron Oden. Andrew Pohl. Andrew's degree is being conferred by his father, Dr. Ed Pohl. Sebastian Salonen. Seth St. Pierre. John Marshall Terry II. Eric Jerome Williams Jr. Candida Zoomphone Pacdi. Michael Neal York, cum laude. Dr. Vika Sanan, Chair of the Department of Management, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in general business. Kelsey Jordan Costantini. Evan Earwood. Jessica Nicole Farber. Joshua Johnston. Jennifer Thornton. Dr. Anand will now present the diplomas of candidates with majors in management. Landry Adkins. Rachel Nicole Alexander. Fernando Alvarez. Jaden Avery Anderson. Nicholas Berman.
What's that? CD Bardell? Sagini Bardell? Sagini Bardell.
Sakini Bardava. Nicholas Christopher Boyd. Jason Chandler Boyd Matthews. Stephanie Bruskis. Chloe Buckman. Michael Wallace Jones. Michael's degree is being conferred by Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Ben Heineman. Jonathan Richard Carver. Dustin Zenobio. Yushwan Alex Chang. Andrew Crook. Sarah Lynn Danheim. Blake Ferris, summa cum laude. Robert Kyle Green. Blake Gary. Taylor Gamble. Maggie Elizabeth Guerin. Ali Hastings. Matthew Greener. Danielle Harbin. Austin Hewitt. Izamori Jacobo. Sonia Jenkins. DeAndre L. Jones. Quimby Lynn Jones. Bianca Joseph. Ashton Killian. Joshua Adam Kohler. Grant Krieger. Gary James Leonard. Brecken Lippolt. Brett Lopez. Maya Martinez. Conley Matthews. Catherine Chapman. Tyler Bush. Preston Malden. Nelson McCain. Emily Ruth McClary. Matthew Montgomery. Samantha Nelson. Haley Nemeth. Hannah Owen. Cole Nathaniel Miller. Clay Matten. Lucas Rice. Caleb Hiss. Charles Edward Parsley III. Jeremy Paul. Logan Chandler Poe. Aaron Persky. Alex Powell. Michael Edward Pringer. Savannah Renee Reed. Sarah Reedy. Marissa Lee Sullivan. Michael Hunter Webb, cum laude. Madeline Young. Zachary Roach. Brennan Gray Sharp. Parker Shields. Victor A. Soriano. Kelsey Smiley. Tanner Snow. Jessica Jeanette Stahl. Norris Nicholas Stoffer. Courtney Marie Thornhill. Anna Watson. Sarah Kathleen Wiles. Dylan Walker Williams. Nathan Wilkerson. Robert John Williams III. Robert Hugh Williams. Dr. Jeff Murray, Chair of the Department of Marketing, will now present the diplomas of candidates with majors in marketing. Natalie Aguila. Allison Altimus. Catherine Ann Anderson. Shelby Arnoldy. Blake M. Basham. Alma Leslie Betancourt. Spencer Douglas Bingham. James Allen Benz Jr. Catherine Bliss. Catherine Eleanor Bostwick. Kelsey Lane Bowman. Lane Breeden. Joshua Adam Brightfeller. Morgan Broom. Philip Bunch. Stephanie Nicole Burson. Jacqueline Elaine Butts. Jennifer Ann Buss. Spencer Bird. Zachary Kate. Kevin Canis. Daniela Carlisle. Arub Chowdhury. Brittany Collins. Taylor Nicole Cooper. Daniel Cortez Santos. Emma Corey. Mark Cox. Blaine Cross. Victoria Davis. Wesley Davis. Danielle Dietz. Mary Catherine Deem. Nicholas De Leon. Kaylee Ann Detmer. Wesley Deers. Joseph Dobson, magna cum laude. Matthew Dotson. Allison Defner. Quinton Eccleston. Marissa Edenstrom. Megan Eichholz. Emily Faith English. Zach Evans. Ashley Nicole Tharis. Reagan Connor Phlox. Stephen Faria. Hannah Michelle Ford. Claire Meyer Franklin. Kendall Lauren Frizzle. Rachel Campbell. Cassidy Diane McGuire Gantz. Ali Gardner. Sarah Goen. Candace Gerards. Taylor Griffith. Kelso Hartley. Sydney Abair. Jennifer Hiphill. Zachary Henson. Madison Key. Joshua Hyatt. Tucker Hill. Brooklyn Hiller. Kennedy and Michelle Hogel. Madeline Rose Holmes. Jeremy Hornart. Bradley Hubbard. Allison Jackson. Charles William Jayant. Jason Jeffrey. Elise Jones. Kara Kalis. Mitchell Caskey. Claire Kelly. Cody Ashton Kelly. Maria Kale Salamsuk. Rachel Zira Kitchens. Jay Kloiber. William Kraigbaum. Christopher Kachera. Sarah Currian. Joshua Leal. Grace Ann Lyle. Erin Marie Lott, cum laude. Taylor Michelle Lowry. Jai-Pei Lu. Britton Haley Leon. Madison Machin. Mary Catherine Magnus. Danielle Martin, cum laude. Kaylee McCarthy. Alan Joshua McClure. And Elizabeth McKay. Carolina Mendez. Alexa Chafe Messman. Laura Mikichuk. Matthew Bryan Miller. Chloe Mills. Bridget Dalton Minor. Jordan Radchek. Annalise Marie Newland. Brittany Y. Wynn. Kim Wynn. Lillian Norcross. Alexandra Isabel Norman. Haley Novich. Owen Francis O'Brien. Garrett Olmsted. Charlotte Francis Owen. Taylor Papantonis. Evan Addison Payne, Robert Philpott, Tyler Diane Platt, Jordan Plegancool, Emily Portillo, Jessica Ashley Powell, Christopher Prescott, Melissa Cayenonez Barr, Megan Rapp, Adam Ryquin, Austin Rhodes, Summer Rochelle, Rachel Roberts, Austin Robles, Macy Danielle Rowe, Madeline Rosso, Madeline Page Sagely, Paige Sourwine, Ashley Shabaum, Stephanie Joan Sholjak, Ryan Schutz, Colton Seago, Catherine Sirio, Cody Shaddix, Taylor Jelena Shelton, Lisa Sidewell, Tyler Joseph Simmons, Fisher Smith, Caroline Smith, Megan Alexis Viveros, Ryan Stackable, Alexis Elizabeth Stevens, Ellen Victoria Strain, Britton Thompson, Caden Tony, Cannon Patrick Tugaw, Aliyah Trammell, Taylor Trantham, Rafe St. John Venegas, Ethan J. Wagner, Maddie Elizabeth Wanta, Esther Haley Udoge, Madison Nicole Beal, Nicole Sakulas, Tori Velker, Colton Earnhardt, Austin Wyatt, Braden Vida, Andrew Watt, Preston Spainhour, Nathan L. Rail, Amanda Wellick, Keith Patrick White, Stokes Bourne Winsler, Ashley Wiedenhoft, Alex Winch, Chadwick Williamson, Forrest Wilms, Dylan Glenn Withrow, Conrad Wolfer, Haley Rachel Ray. Dr. Jeff Murray will now present the diplomas of candidates with majors in retail. Tommy D. Mallory Klein, Gabrielle Muscari, Ashley Taylor Osborne, Emily Jordan Weech, Dr. Brian Fugate, Chair of the Department of Supply Chain Management, will present the diplomas of candidates with majors in supply chain. Clayton Adams, Chris Egner, James Alessandro, Keone Alford, Daniel Newton Arbaugh, Sebastian Aspithia, Jacob Baton, Harrison Harrell, Emily Rose Baker, Kathleen Blaylock, William Beer, Ryan Patrick Boer, Brittany Jewel Boone, magna cum laude, Abigail May Brazil, Austin Berry, cum laude, Kyle Brown, cum laude, Austin Bryant, Ryan Dean Buller, Roy Caballero, Christopher Brian Cabell, Cal Campbell, Connor Harrison Campbell, Benjamin Wade Cartmill, Vincent Stanford Casella, Chu Chen, Yang Chen, Jared Russell Childress, Connor Russell Clark, Dustin Travis Clark, Trevor Vaughn Darby, summa cum laude, Drew Allen Denny, Paxton Droke, Brandon Edens, Carolina Fernandez, Emily Fink, Alfonso Flores, Brandon Follis Ledbetter, Austin Clavin, Shauna Goddard, Chase Gogol, John Marlo Gonzalez, Claire Gobert, Michael Taylor Gordon, Kimberly Guerra, Mackenzie Hall, Nicholas Hamblin, Kaylee Joe Hamilton, Trevor Hampton, Gray Cameron Harker, Jay Ching Ho, Forrest Hurst, Colin Hemingway, Eduardo Herrera, Kevin Holland, Catherine Michelle Horton, Nicole Hubbard, Katie Lane Humphreys, Trevor Ivy, Stephanie Fielder, Bennett Lee Jerry, Jay McGee, Bowen G, Gunnar Kemp, Nader Khan, John Kimball, Ross King. Caleb Land. James William Lecomte III. Canaan Little. Robert Romanelli. Andrew Rossa. Logan Scott. Jacob Andrew Horn. Daniel Hartigan. Alex Rice. Sam Lucania. Maria Lopez Torres. Kevin Magana. Dennis Omar Marin. Jamie Sue Marshall. Jaime Martinez. Stephen Moore. David Michael Nansen. Thomas Navarrete. Jordan Unze Umba. Trey O'Donnell. Odell. Wilson T. Patrick. Susan Rincon. Jasmine Leon Jacobo. Denise Leon Jacobo. Aaron Milligan. James Manis. Brandon Joseph Downer. Weston Parks. Christopher Lee Garrison. Catherine Mary Gavin. Davis Huddleston. James Reese Dunlap. Connor Phillips. Michelle Marks. John Dylan Rogers. Dominic Giovanni. Blake Williams. Jeremy Rivera. Dalton Shader. Robert Cooper Scott. Colin South. Nathan O. Spears. Mason Elizabeth Stone. Konstantin Storkoff. Ernesto David Terrazas. Charles Thompson. Cameron Threlkeld. Clayton Allen Trice. Hutter Olsch. Jay Huber. Ian William Waits. Travis Underwood. Matthew Mark Vejai. Brandon Von Royen. Jill Veeder. Lynn Vu. Austin Robert Walsh. Manuel Lamont Watkins. Matthew James Weidman. Michelle Wingard. Jacob Turner Wofford. Jack Wolf. Paulina Seisanashi. Dakona Yannick. Dr. Alan Elstrand, Associate Dean for Programs and Research, will present the diplomas of candidates with the degree of Masters of Accountancy. He is joined on stage by Dr. Ken Mills, Director of the Master's Program. Zach Ball, Jose Banderas Jr., John Bloodworth, Alexander C. Boatman, Kayla Brown, Shai-Ying Chen, Zay-King Helen Chen, Morgan Alexis Clark, Ashton Nicole Coleman, Aaron Dale, Madison Doherty, Colin Patrick Farron, Tanner Faulkner, Samuel Wesley Flournoy, Benjamin Mark Fly, Hannah Elizabeth Fox, Rebecca Lynn Francis, Christopher Fryatt, Michael Robert Gavin, Tyler Gonzalez, Nicole Julia Howard, Molly Keeley, Benjamin Lanier, Matthew John Ledbetter, Kendall Aaron McCullum, Brett Chase McReynolds, Brandon Moore, Robert Morgan, Nicole Alexandra Mullen, Stephen Murphy, Garrett Logan Newman, Michael Newton, Yuan Noren, Trevor J. Page, N.P. Fan, Connor Plunk, Taylor Elise Robinson, Alexander Sebastian Ross, Kayleen Janae Simpson, Eduardo Alejandro Toseda, Connor Sutherland, Jonathan Spears, Benjamin Paul Tucson, Stephen Vaughn, Selena Young, Caleb Wishman, Connor Vernon, Luke Watson, Mira Patel, Emily Lindstrom, David Murph, Joshua Stone, Quiting Jing. Dr. Elstrand will present the diplomas of candidates for the degree Master of Arts in Economics. He'll be joined on stage by Dr. Gary Ferrier, Professor of Economics. Baker Thatch, Dr. Elstrand will present the diplomas of candidates for the degree Master of Business Administration. He'll be joined by Dr. Raja Kali, Director of the Master of Business Administration Program. Sydney Aaron, Rainer Bakayo, Sandeep Banerjee, Patrick Allen Barnes. Andrew Daniel Beasley. Sarah Emily Bennett. Joellen Bisbee. Julie Blagg. Mark Joseph Blanco. Michael Bolero. Jatinder Singh Bratch. Hannah Bruner. Denise Bugas. Matthew Baumgartner. Jason Carrington. Bernadette Casey. Nicholas Chavis. Jody Yu Chu. Danielle Sorelli. Colton Clark. Richard Corbin. Rebecca Cragen. Kayla Ray Crawley. Priyanko Das. Noemi Dominguez. William Charles Dana Dukes. Tiffany Grace Duncan. Amber Dunham. Benjamin Fabio. William Federcheck. Caitlin Fisher. Carlos Francisco. Warren Franzetta. Travis Fredrickson. Fricky Oni. Michael Friccioni. Jordan Alexander Glick. Gustavo Gomez. John Shelby Gregg. Mark Allen Hamrick. Han Soo Young. Aaron Christian Hancock. Kiko Haidar. Sarah Ryle Hill. Whitney Hill. Jacob Huffstadler. Evan Blake Jackson. Haley Janelle Jackson. Joshua Welsh Jackson. Tiffany Deanne Jarrett. Serena Gail Jeffrey. Carly Marie Jenkins. Minnie Corapath. Kirk Andrew Cooley. Candy Fudge Lambert. Stephanie Larson. Linyan Loa. Jingting Liu. Lucia Francis Mashler. Louise Martin Murad. J.B. Mouse. Megan Elizabeth Michelle. Andrew Miles. Jason Patrick Mowry. Jera Nally. Jonathan Navallo. Anthony David Neal. Rudy Nieves. Sophia Abamje. I can't read these. Brian Ogle. Richard Curtis Olson. Mark Opp. Madish Pandey. Yogatha Nadia Sri Pasapula. Joshua Phillips. Jennifer Sue Pinalto. Rajiv Raja. Matt Ritchie. Mary Rivard. Kevin Brian Rogers. Jonathan Sandlin. Heather Ann Scott. Meredith Morris Shaddix. Renata Shelton. Brendan Scherer. Austin Simpkins. Kaylin Slobodnik. Tyler Spain. Addison Decker Stanfield. Addison's degree is being conferred by his uncle, former Board of Trustees member, Dr. Tim Hunt. You want me to skip Robert? Grant Thomas Jr. Jonathan Spencer Townsend. Anna Vasquez. Brandon Thomas Vernon. Celso Viana. Jamie Lee Wallace. Seth Quentin Washesback. Rebecca Jane West. Evan Westbrook. Kelsey Wheelhouse. William Whittington. Brittany Alyssa Young. Floyd Anthony Young. Is it Shay? Ashton Shay Youst. Manting Zhang. Dr. Elstrand will now present the diplomas of candidates for the degree Master of Information Systems. He'll be joined on stage by Dr. Paul Cronin, Director of the Master of Information Systems program. Akim Geinge Adewale Akin Tunde. Sadish Arun Chalam. Brian Bopp. Timothy Ryan Broadaway. Desiree Buchanan. Miranda Corwin. Richard Creekmore. Joshua Michael DeShazer. Niels Kusratha. Nicholas Ryan Lenz. Hui Pin Lim. Is it Lupe? Lupe Lopez. Ali Maumba. Trevor Kyle Miller. Stephen Nolan. David Nudara Nuvong. Benjamin Sanchez. Terrell Lawton Standifer. Rekha Swaminathan. William Ellis Tollison III. Dr. Elstrand will now recognize the doctoral graduates who were also recognized at the all-university commencement ceremony this morning. These graduates are accompanied by their doctoral advisor, Dr. Danny Franklin, escorted by Vikas Anand. Dr. C.G. Ma, escorted by John Aloysius. Dr. Seth Murr, escorted by John Aloysius and Brian Fugate. Dr. Isam Musawi, escorted by Christian Hofer. Dr. Yung Cha Lee, escorted by Alexei Melikov.
Okay? No, not really. I'm gonna have to fix my feet next.
On behalf of the Arkansas Alumni Association, I congratulate you on joining the ranks of more than 143,000 living Arkansan alumni around the world. As your time as a student comes to a close, your time as an alumnus is just beginning, and you are forever a part of the U of A. Congratulations. One of the last actions of our ceremony seems to make graduation complete. You may now move the tassels to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, before you is the 2017 graduating class of the Sam M. Walton College of Business. At this time, I would like to thank the Sign Language Interpreting Network for providing the signing for today's ceremony, and Leah and the Mojo Doctors for providing today's music. Also, thanks to TES Productions for providing the sound for today's ceremony. Graduates, please exit the arena back through the tunnel and continue towards the south entrance, where you can meet up with your family and friends. Family and friends, please exit your seats back through the south entrance to accommodate the next commencement ceremony, the College of Education. Now please stand as Trey Odell, graduate in Supply Chain Management and contestant on Season 10 of The Voice, leads us in singing the Alma Mater. The words for the Alma Mater can be found in your program. After singing the Alma Mater, audience, please remain in place until the processional is complete.
Pure as the dawn on the brow of thy beauty, watches thy soul from the mountains of God, over the fates of thy children departed, far from the land where their footsteps have trod. Beacon of hope in the ways dreary lighted, pride of our hearts that are loyal and true, from those who adore unto one who adores us, Mother of mothers, we sing.